Jacksonville Pool.
All right, what's up, everybody? Tim Jones again, voice of Jacksonville Pool, back live with you here at the beautiful 9-Ball Heaven, where we have Miss Angela versus Miss Greta. Fix to start up. Miss Angela's already at the table there in the black and red, kind of showing them Bulldog colors. I see what she's doing now. Really representing Southeast Georgia. And we got Miss Greta from our own town here for the Jacksonville APA here. Southeast Georgia just has to be in all the finals matches, guys. I told y'all I'm seeing a pattern emerge up over here. Come on in, though. Ladies are going to get started here in just a moment. And I think Will's going to join me again. Double check here. And the cameras seem to be working a little bit better for me this time. Seems like maybe our internet snafus earlier are going away a little bit. So hopefully I didn't jinx it too much there, but we'll see what happens here. Will, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
Not too much, man. Long time no see.
Tell you that temperature's dropping quick outside.
Dude, it is plummeting. I thought it was supposed to stay up in like the mid 60s, like lower 70s today. My wife was like, "No, it's supposed to get colder." I was like, "I trust you. Like, you didn't got no reason to lie to me, but like, I almost don't believe it. Like, I thought I looked it up last night. No, I'm wrong." By the way, guys, if I may say that I am super, super excited about this matchup here, just because this is the skill level 4 or 5 bracket. This is the skill level tier I would be competing in personally if I was playing in this right this second. Also, for y'all's wonderful viewing pleasure here, you have all 3 important links right there for the time being. You have the APA Regionals link right there, so that way if you're like, hey, is so-and-so still in it, click on it, find out what skill level bracket they're under, and follow the steps from there. You also have both YouTube links via Voice Jacksonville Pool and Jacksonville APA YouTube pages as well. So if you're at home and you're like, hey, I don't want to watch it on this phone anymore, I got a giant 70-inch TV sitting there on the wall.
That's right.
Then why not watch it on the big screen? So you can definitely pull it up and enjoy. So Will, out of this skill level bracket, especially for 4 and 5s, what are some like key behaviors you're expecting out of these skill level 4 and 5s? What are some things that like, you know, that they should be doing on a regular basis as a established 4 and 5 now?
Well, you're going to start seeing a lot more of your safety play versus the first final that we watched earlier. You know, you're going to see a lot more ball pocketing. Cue ball control is still, you know, still iffy. This is where you're still learning your cue ball control.
There we go. Guys, I see some wonderful people coming into the stream. Appreciate y'all already jumping on in here.
Speaking of which, I need to get it back out there, too.
Alden coming over here showing off some wonderful swag that he just picked up. I think he done got himself a little coffee mug, too. What did he get here? Oh, he did get a little, oh, my gosh. I got to show this real fast on stream, guys. Look at this. It says Duval right there. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Oh, a nice little APA coin as well. Goodness gracious. All the cool things at the swag shop, as I'll call it here. I like that. Let me put your coffee mug back for you, brother. Here we go. Hey, there's a guy in chat. He says, kick some butt, Greta. I think she's just got the first 3 points. I don't know. I might be off. We'll double check. I already told the scorekeeper. I was like, hey, I'm going to need you to confirm with me.
I know for sure it was 2.
It was 2, okay.
I know for sure.
I'll mark it as 2 for
it
sure.
Should be the 3rd.
Well, there's at least
3.
Yeah, there's at least 3 right there. Greta in full swing right now. I wonder if Angela like made your mom joke or something right off the bat here. I feel a little vengeance coming on
in
here.
hot.
Yeah. Batman better watch out, especially here. He says, I'm the vengeance, I'm the knight. Batman never came across Greta on the pool table. There we go, Bryden there, rooting on Miss Angela. I won't lie, I'm definitely Team Jacksonville APA here, okay? Because I want to see us get a few finalists in there. Yeah, I adore Miss Angela. I adore Miss Angela. Oh, what a small miss. Good attempt here. Kathy again on the YouTube side. Kathy, how's everything looking on YouTube land, by the way? Hope everything's looking good over there. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for confirming that, Will. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry if my phone's being loud there. I just realized that volume's turned up while I got the live stream pulled up. And guys, I know y'all are hearing some extra music bleed through here. They do live music here at Nine Ball Heaven. All sorts of different artists and stuff like that. It's a really cool venue next door that they started changing. That was the main pool hall before this side opened up. So please do forgive us on that. There's nothing I can do about it. They even have it blocked off to where only one side of it's open, and it still bleeds through a little bit. So, but if you're not doing anything and you want to enjoy some pool, food, and some live music,
Nothing wrong with live music.
yeah, like come on down. Ooh, love the attempt. Good try.
Oh, unfortunate scratch.
As again, I see so many of y'all pulling in here real fast. I want to give some shout outs here. I see Justine in here. Kit, what's going on? David Walker. Hey, what's going on? Mama Lane, I see you. Miss Ava back in chat with us as well here. Miss Sabrina, what's going on? Hope y'all had a good time in Vegas. Man, I see some real competition still in this building right now. I'm looking around and seeing some familiar faces out of know, some strong opponents here. I tell you what, if y'all didn't already enjoy the first finals, and if somehow or another you aren't already enjoying this finals, I think we're gonna have some intense finals here as this night progresses. This thing's gonna get intense. I mean, there's literally some heavy hitters in this house right now. It's really cool to see. What a good shot on Miss Greta there.
Yeah, she definitely came to play in this final.
She sure did. Adam, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Miranda, Caitlin, how y'all doing? All right, should be 2-8 in favor of Miss Greta there. We'll get a confirmation on the score here and make sure we're good before we continue. Guys, keep in mind too, I had to say this before as well. 8-2, perfect. Keep in mind, we are not the official scorekeepers. We're also not the official shot callers as well. Had that question before and stuff like that. Normal APA rules apply with all that stuff here. So if you got somebody keeping the score for you, they're the official scorekeeper. You guys have got to agree on who's keeping score. If a shot was a bad hit and you can't come to agreement per APA rules, normally goes towards the shooter. Yep. In terms of who it favors, and if you're unsure, get it watched.
And keep in mind, guys, that it doesn't really matter what we see here on the stream. We cannot interfere with this game.
Bingo. It's 2 on the break, right? 3, 6. Yeah, I know how to add.
Yeah.
Also, as well, with this being a new live stream, you may have hit that share button for us before, or you may have tagged some friends or family. Please don't hesitate to do so again. Every time we go live here, we just need it redone. Janice, what's going on, my dear? How you doing? Good evening to you as well. Hope everybody had a blessed and wonderful Sunday, guys. I know I did. Had some good family time, good church time, good start to the day, and then I very much anxiously awaited getting up here and having a good time with you guys.
Don't forget about that good nap.
I did. I had almost an hour-long nap, almost on the dot, and it was so wonderful that at some point in time, for about 15 minutes during that nap, we lost power, and I had no clue. No clue. I was out. Keep in mind, I sleep with a fan, with rain noise, with AC units. I got the fixins here. Did she just see that? She snuck that on by. What a shot.
Wow. Off 5, off 6 for the corner.
Man. Little Efren Reyes type moves going on up in here. I think Angela took the last right personally there. Dan, I'm glad you did, buddy. Glad you did. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here with us. And guys, as well here, just a little personal note as well. If y'all aren't already following me on Facebook, Voice of Jacksonville Pool, you can find me on there. A lot of you guys have come over and supported me in multiple streams. It's been a lot of growth and development over this past year. I will have a shirt out here in the very, very, very near future. Help raise up some funds for Montreal coming up. For those who don't know, very blessed, was hired by the APA and CPA to go do the Montreal Invitational. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, look forward to that in the March.
I see Brian and Dan. Those are both division rep for our area.
Hey, love some division reps now.
Oh, yeah. Both great guys.
Yes. Amanda back in chat. Amanda, how you doing? Amanda was competing yesterday. I remember her. Janice, you ready to come back to Jacksonville? Get your butt on down here. Although I will pre-warn you, we're having a little bit cooler weather, and we still have all the pollen right now. So take your Claritin, wear maybe at least a small light jacket. There's my weatherman for you for the day. Hey, I see Duke in chat. Duke, what's going on, brother? Duke put on a good run, for sure, making it to the semifinals. I was telling Angela too, because she beat Duke in the last round, and I told her, I said, yeah, I was like, that is tough competition. I said, if you really want to measure yourself between the skill level 4 or 5 bracket, I was like, Duke is a good measurement for that, and if you can beat Duke, you're up there. You're definitely up there, because he is he ain't easy, man. Even on his worst days, I've seen this man shoot just absolutely phenomenally within his tier, and does a great job. Good mentor, definitely loves the game, loves helping people out. Sorry, I might be bragging on you a little bit too much here, Duke. Here, might be bragging a little too much. I apologize. Oh, it's gonna hang. The lady's supposed to say that ball not being nice. Oh man. There we go. I'll get the official score update because I'm off by 1 point here. I don't think there was a dead ball, but we'll get it updated here for you guys. And again, thank you guys for everybody being here. 13-7. Perfect. Well, I will give Miss Angela props on that rack here. That was an important rack. It was a split rack.
Yep.
But important. She stopped Greta from progressing further.
Yep. Trying to make that shift into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and guys, one of the best things you can do in these instances as well is I've seen plenty of people in this instance when it's a heads-up race and they're like, oh, I'm down by 6. I'm down. Like, how do you eat an elephant? have you ever heard this saying before, by the way? I was taught this in business, by the way.
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time. That's exactly right. That's how you eat an elephant. One bite at a time. The rest of it can go as leftovers in the freezer.
Right.
So
it's not over until it's over.
Yeah.
So I remember as a skill level 5 having a match at Park Avenue back when we had our cities at Park Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And I was down, we were both racing to 38. I was down 36 to, I want to say it was like 12.
Ooh.
And
you're both racing to 38?
Both racing to 38. Had a little pep talk with my captain, and the curtain fell and didn't notice anything else. And next thing I know, they were stopping me, and it was over at 38-36.
Oh, my gosh. You held the line.
Held the line.
Wow.
I did not run all of the balls, but I played the safe where I needed and
there you go.
Made it count.
That's important. I mean, it really, there's a lot to be said about the mental game in this. We talk about time and time again about how difficult, how tough it is, all this, that, and the other. And for somebody that that can choose to not count themselves out, even when things seem as bleak as they do, if you can get to that point for yourself, my gosh, dude, the rest of the skills are going to just start pouring in.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, your willingness to learn from others, take some lessons here and there and stuff like that, like you're going to do just fine with the rest of it. It's just that mental hill. You got to get over it.
That's right. Learn to trust yourself. Have confidence in yourself.
Yep.
Pool is all about self-confidence.
That it is. That it is. Good shot on that 4-ball.
And that goes hand in hand with just about any sport out there.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it really, like, we are absolutely the best at destroying ourselves. We don't need opponents to do it. Oh, man. Speaking of, I did love the joke about Sky the other day. They were saying the old debate of whether pool's a sport or not is officially over when you got a guy yelling at the camera because the ref made a bad call. I was like, yes, we're certified. I was like, I'm sorry it was on Sky's behalf here, but
yeah, he is a favorite of mine to watch.
Stand-up guy.
Yes, he is.
Like, through and through. I definitely want to meet him in person one day. I haven't had the chance to yet, so been blessed by quite a few, but he's on my list. I will say I can't blame Angela for what she just did, but the little extra body English after the shot.
Throw in the
we all do it. You know, a little extra kick at the end or something of trying to get a bump. I love when players do that because it reminds me when I was a kid and like playing Nintendo and stuff, and like. Or my favorite was F-Zero on Super Nintendo in this racing game.
Tilting the controller?
And tilting my whole body in the controller
body,
and everything. Oh, yeah. As if that made any difference
9 times out of 10, tongue hanging out the left side of your mouth.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If it wasn't, something was wrong. Oh, man. Ooh. Did that
Might turn out
hang?
okay there.
Wow. Dude, Greta is shooting absolutely phenomenally lights out. Now, I will say, keep in mind that a lot of what we're seeing here are definitely within their will well, but she is she's on her way to earning that skill level 5 bracket. She is shooting really well.
Yep.
I'm so happy to see this too, because guys, in case you don't know, this is the finals match, right? So not only have they been through a singles board, right, or multiple to get to this point to get qualified, but not only were they do it to get qualified, but now they're here. They've went through 6, 7 opponents throughout the day to get to this point.
Right, because this group's been playing since, what, 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, yeah, early on. So I love seeing this. Love seeing this. We should be seeing the top tier at this point. We should be seeing the best of the best, the ones really ready to lay it all down. And so,
Janice, we have you have the 6s and 7s. That'll be the final will be after this one, and then we have our 8s and 9s after that.
yeah. So you got a little it's a little weird jump back and forth. So like you said, 6 and 7s afterwards. Then we go back to the 4s
Oh,
through
the second
5s.
bracket of 4s and 5s. That's right.
Then we go back to then we go to the 8s and 9s, and then we finish up with the 6s and 7s for the end of the night. So this is only finals number 2 out of 6. There will be 4 more finals to happen. Miss Angela got that. 1911 score has been confirmed. So it is a 20-12 race. Again, not much, not a big enough gap there to be concerned just yet. However, this is going to be an important rack. Angela does need to get more than half of this rack, I would say, to really progress forward. Because if we play it out as a 5-5 split for this rack here, you're talking about it be 16-24. And then you're looking at a 15-7 race. That starts to feel a little bit more daunting when you start talking about you got to make two balls to their 1 for everyone. So,
And you know, if she's anything like what I have in my head, I'm always playing a numbers game. Okay, I can get this many to their whatever per rack, and I'm still okay.
Yep. No, it's funny. And the same flip side, like if I was in Greta's shoes right now, like all I'm doing is I'm counting to 5 every single time, because I know now for a fact if I'm splitting racks, I'm winning.
That's
period,
right.
no matter what. And so you'll even see me to the point where like this is where like I know I can start hitting the brakes a little bit. I need to play a couple of those defensive shots. I'm all about protecting my lead. I want to have that lead. I want that pressure to be there, because I know without a doubt they're going to do what I do, and that is put extra pressure on themselves.
That's right.
I'm going to let them do the work.
Right. So, I'm big upon it. If you see your opponent starting to let their stroke out a little bit, getting comfortable in it, I may have a shot on my next one. If I can play safe and hook you, I'm playing safe and hook you.
Yes,
I'm
100%.
getting that stroke out of you the best I can.
I had a opponent one time who realized I was getting frustrated and kept playing, like even after getting the ball in hand, would play another defense because things weren't set up just nice and neat completely. They still had other shots on at least maybe 1 or 2 balls, but not like a 4-ball run, for instance. And they said, they were like, I'll be honest with you, I played a couple more defenses than I would have just because I saw you were getting frustrated.
That's right.
And I knew you would beat yourself. And I was like, I'm so angry at you, and that makes so much sense. But you absolutely suck. Oh, my gosh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it's just as much a mental game as it is a physical game.
Yes, it is. So, Will, I know we talked about it briefly yesterday here, but anything you want to give a shout-out for Southeast Georgia APA, anything coming up in the future? I know we're kind of tournament season. Anything you're looking forward to? Or
Well, I mean, we're really looking forward to these destination divisions that we're planning on getting started. You know, sitting down with Mike and Kelly and Ashley and Kevin, who are
love it.
Both have, you know, great destination divisions going. So we're looking forward to that. Our MVP tournament will be coming up in July.
There we go.
So that's always
Huge.
a real fun time for us.
Very huge. Now, I will say, guys, I would love to see Miss Greta. I know she may have to stretch, but she needs to come off that top rail, not the bottom rail. Guys, if you have a shorter distance, whether it's a kick shot, making it out of a certain pocket, that kind of stuff, you have shorter distance, that's less variables, and that usually gives you a better opportunity there. Now, I think, if I saw it correctly, she is right-handed, though, so maybe that's why she didn't opt for it. She would have had to use the bridge. But.
Yep. Yeah, definitely shorter distances, less room for error.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'll say no matter what at this point here, you got a lot to be proud of for Southeast Georgia APA.
Yeah, they've really played well this weekend. The sportsmanship and the attitudes that I've seen have really that's what's really made me proud this
Yep.
weekend.
That's key. Such key. I agree with you. If you had a bunch of winners in your corner and very, very poor sportsmanship, a bunch of people winning from the chair, as we like to call it sometimes, the wins wouldn't matter.
No, you're exactly right. Exactly right.
So I love that. That's such a great attitude. Guys, I've been ignoring some of y'all on stream here. I see a lot more coming in. Dara, Brandon, Rich, Tony, Chris, Kelly, JT, and Julie. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you, guys. Now, if Miss Angela can get these 3 other points, it'll be 19-21. She will have closed all of this gap here, and it's possible. Whew. There we go. Take your medicine on the 9 ball. Secure that 8. It's not an easy cut, but it is doable. Forrest can make this shot. Absolutely can. It's not an easy one. I like her bridge, so I like how much she's getting flat right there on the edge of the table. Uh-oh.
Couldn't get ugly.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was about to clip that 9 and drift right in that pocket. I was like, that 9's fixing to high-five that cue ball right in there. She fired it.
I think she, raised up just a little bit there upon
Yeah.
striking that cue ball.
And a good out. Angela did just that. We'll get it confirmed here in just a second, but this is amazing. That's exactly what needed to happen this rack, and I think she pulled it off here. 21-19. Score has been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Bada boom, bada bam. Now I'm going to mix up her name. Is that Casey or Cassie? Cassie was on the stream. That's Casey.
That's Carrie.
Carrie. Gosh, darn it. I was doing it either way. I was like, I shouldn't have learned both of y'all's names at the same time. I was like, this is going to be one of the world's worst things. It'd be like me meeting a Tommy and a Timmy at the same time. I'm like, y'all done mess me up.
So one at a time. One at a time.
Exactly.
Like, one of you come back in an hour.
Can't be that similar for me. Casey was on stream. Carrie's right there. There we go. Now we got Angela breaking with her opponent, Greta.
That only happens to you, Dan, huh? Cue ball getting high-fived.
Yeah, right. A little drive-by high-five.
Yeah. It's a good break.
That is a good
managed
break.
to make 2 balls on the break?
I think so, which
Yep.
brings up to a tied score. And she's got good eyes on the 1. I think I might have to put my pinky out and take a sip of my sweet tea here in a moment, because this just got very interesting, very fancy.
Oh.
Honestly, I think her being over another object ball is probably what led to that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys, with a couple of those shots too, one of the best things I was always recommended is practice what you don't like.
Always.
And so if you're, because I have issues with that, shooting over object balls and getting my bridge and stuff and settled in. And I've even went as far as to practice a few racks to where I will strictly use just the bridge, for instance, even though I have no need for it. So there you go, Miss Judy in there says, "Get it, Angela." Get it indeed. Should have loved these two. Miss Carrie, she didn't want it. She don't want it. I tell you, when you get back home next time you go by Shorty's, tell them that I am very impressed with the level and caliber of players they're pushing out there.
All right.
5 dead. 2 more to Miss Greta. Should be 24-21. We'll get the score certified here in just a second. But yeah, almost everybody in the finals from Southeast Georgia, in some form or fashion, I've been told, plays out of Shorty's. 24-21. 5 total dead on the field. Baxley does good too. Baxley does good too. I've heard Shorty's I've heard the pool hall shorties so much that I need to go buy shorties myself.
Yeah, we have a lot of players that play 2 nights a week back and forth between Baxley and Hazelhurst, which is shorties and shooters at the ACWB.
That's good though to have one dead on the break. That's good to have 2 good pool halls. That's one of the things I was talking about to some people here too that I love is granted we have more than this, but kind of I'm going to say the 3 main ones that have majority of nights of APA playing here is going to be this one, and then regular cue ball and beaches cue ball are going to be the 3. And it's so much fun because you have different tables between the venues here. You got different distances between the venues, nothing too crazy. You can go to all 3 within about a 15-20 minute time period of each other. And it's just a lot of fun to have multiple places. Love
Douglas
our
in a
pool
couple
owners.
years, you're right. Yep. We do have something interesting coming to Douglas.
Oh, can we talk about it? Is it okay?
I don't have a whole lot of details yet.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm intrigued now, Dan.
we've got a new room going to be opening up in Waycross.
Oh. I'm still surprised. Did Valdosta never get another pool hall again? They had one years ago when I was in college.
So you might be remembering CJ's.
CJ's, yep.
Yeah. Almost right down the road from the college there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it
Sure was.
closed down. We do have a few places there in Valdosta or around Valdosta. We have AJ's.
Okay.
So AJ's, we have a good bit of play and pool out of. We have Lake Park Billiards.
Okay.
We have a place called Mickey's. And we have a new location that one of my division reps was telling me about. So
There we go. I love hearing it. And I'll tell you, guys, one of the things that you can absolutely do, if you know who the pool hall owners are, make sure and give them those compliments about what you're loving from their pool hall and stuff. I promise that goes a long way. One of the things I compliment our main pool halls here always about is 9 times out of 10 things are very well maintained, kept up with, clean, organized, all that kind of stuff. Like things are done in a very good manner. And all 3 of the major pool halls, at least, again, those are the ones I play out of, so forgive me for the ones in Jacksonville I'm forgetting. But they've all 3 over the past, I'd say roughly maybe a little over a year, all 3 have invested a good amount of money into all 3 pool halls. I mean, we got this new section here for 9-ball Heaven. Beaches cue ball opened up a little over a year ago. Regular cue ball has had just maintenance and regular things done to their tables and stuff. Like everything has been just very well done and well maintained and stuff, and I love seeing it. But I tell you, you got to tell those guys what you're really enjoying and what you're liking. It really means a lot to them. Really lights up their day. You know, there's businesses here. I mean, these are people's livelihoods that they're dependent upon with these places, and they do a great job taking care of us.
yes.
Like that's the thing that I love. I mean, this is somebody else's house, and I'm always treated as a really welcome and honored guest to be in somebody else's house. So,
Yep. As we all should. And yes, Faith, don't let me forget about Walker's.
oh, there we go. Yeah, it seems like some more pool halls I'm gonna have to visit here. Gonna have to start adding to my list.
So I wish I was set up to where all I could do is travel and visit all the different pool halls. That would be awesome.
No, that'd be a really fun job, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
I don't have any inclination towards working towards that or nothing like that.
So if I call you up one day,
Yeah. Hey, if I'm free and not already doing something, it's the amazing blessing is the fact that I have so many jobs. The worst part about that blessing is that I've had to turn some jobs down.
yeah,
Good problem to have. Don't
Yes,
get me
it
wrong,
is.
but part of me is also sad. So I'm still trying to get some stuff filled up. But I already have all of April, I think all of May filled up already as well now. The only thing I don't have filled up right now is just March 17th, St. Patrick's weekend. That's it. That was a good try. I like that bank. She was set up for prime success for that 7 and 9 right there, and to win the matchup. Angela needs all these to tie it, but she can get them. They're there for the taking.
be a tight little squeeze by here. Ooh, but she
Get this
made
watched.
this interesting.
Get this watched.
You have to have this one watched.
Please. Please. There she goes. She's calling for somebody. Sorry, they were looking over at us, and
We're going to get Ashley.
we cannot watch the shot.
No.
Very much not impartial. Keep in mind, no matter what happens on the screen here, guys, you live and die by what the ref says. So regardless of what we see here, it's whatever the ref calls.
What a shot, but it kind of got it.
She got it. She got it. Zach says give ball in hand on that one. Ooh, that's an interesting thought process. Zach, how you doing today, bud? Zach was up here helping us out, one of the division reps, and
Nice try.
helping out with refereeing. Angela has got to get these 3 points here, though. Massive, massive points.
Yeah, these are some desperately needed. Uh-oh, we had a little bit of a spill over here.
Did we? Little drink spill?
Yeah, a little bit of spill.
Uh-oh. Clean up, aisle one. See, this is where I'm going to use that right-hand side pocket. She's a little closer. She gets it, though. What a ball game we got going on. Gonna confirm here, but 26-28 is what it looks like. Now I'm gonna check in on our grade tier, which is the skill level 6 through 7. 28-26, score has been confirmed. Oh, there's still gonna be a moment. Table 5, is that matchup going? It sure is.
Yeah, I handed that out as soon as this one got started. So that one's gonna be neck and neck here.
Yep, so, and then James Brown is still waiting on the winner. Sorry here, 96, winner of 96-33. So James Brown is waiting on the winner between Kenneth Ivey and Jose Rentas.
That should be a good match.
Yep.
Jose was shooting really well today, along with Kenny there.
And then Dave Andrasco versus Derek Thomas. Dave actually one of the owners of Cue Ball, one of our pool halls here. So he's in the semifinals right now for that same tier. So very likely, just with this being as close to being done, we will be shutting down stream and rebooting it once we get the next tier back up and running.
We got a 3-ball on the break.
Yeah, she's got shape, beautiful shape on that one again.
Yep.
Angela's got her breaks down. She could clutch this right here. I mean, I see just drift this in. I'd put a little bottom to not drift too far.
Ooh, that could hurt.
Yep. So say a little bottom there to have beautiful eyes on that 2-ball. She has hooked herself now. I feel like that's a pretty open angle. Oh, she
Made
shortened
contact.
it. Any rail. Just look for a rail. Give a rail.
No rail.
No rail. It is ball in hand. Oh, no. They didn't notice. Uh-oh. Oh, no. They were not looking at it.
You have to pay attention to
Yep,
your
got to pay
match.
attention to your match, guys. Very important. Very, very important. Angel trying to use her hands right there and pushing down, acting like slow down on the cue ball. Yeah, Zach, we saw that a couple times yesterday. It is, it's important, guys. It's important. Like I always tell people, there's not 9 times out of 10, I will go and tell you there's very little times that there is intentionality behind that. Yeah. There's just simple, because like when you're looking at that shot, you know what I was paying attention for right off the bat first? Is a good hit.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like I just have it trained that I look for that and then making rail contact. But that's because I've done it time and time again too. For my opponent where they're like, hey, it's ball in hand, right? And I'm like, what do you, I was like, I one rail kicked that sucker so good. What do you mean? They're like, you made no rail afterwards. I'm like, replaying in my head. I'm like, I didn't make a rail.
You know what? You're right.
You're so darn right. I'm mad at you now. Like, so.
Whew. I do believe they should have made the right contact to pocket that ball. The cue ball would have went in the side pocket.
I think so too. I agree
they
with you.
both missed by equal amounts.
Yep. That was one of those good thing you missed.
Yep. Oh, got an Amber alert coming in.
I don't know Amber. Just kidding. Those are serious.
That's a good cut by Greta.
That was. Good eyes on the 5 here. Might be able to take it to 1 point, 1 point away.
Be an interesting game with this 6-7 locked up the way it is. Oh. I saw that as more of a corner pocket shot myself. But
I think I agree with you on that. I think the side pocket, as much as you and I talked about this some
That's
yesterday,
right,
I
yeah.
enjoy them side pockets a little bit, but I think even I would have went for the corner there.
let's see what she does with this. This is going to be a huge turning point of the match right here. Is what happens between these two balls.
Uh-oh.
I was
Seven
just
ball.
about to ask if you hit hard and hope for the best with 1 point needed.
I like the rocket ball method. Rocket ball works sometimes. I definitely agree with that. See, the problem is that I know just enough to get myself in trouble that you could have caromed off that 6 into that 7 in the corner.
That's right.
Is what I would have went for. But the problem is, even though I know it, I can't seem to make them happen on a regular basis yet. So Scott says, "Let it roll, let it rock and roll, baby." Woo!
What's going on, Scott?
And guys, again, before stream ends, I will check in on the other matches just to see where we're at for the potential finals for the next tier.
She pulled it off. I
She
really
did.
like the other way she was going for that to cut it back towards this other corner. But she made it work.
This may be it.
This may be. That is it,
And that
guys.
should
That
be
is
it.
it. Wow.
There
Very
we
nice
go.
match.
Nicely done. Wow, 30-31 here for the skill level 4 or 5 tier. That was extremely impressive. That's the white tier. That is just bracket 1 of the white tier, though. There is a second bracket of it, so there will be 2 participants, 2 winners getting in there here. We will have the gray tier up next here. That will be it's supposed to be start time around 6:30. It may be a little bit later than that, though, guys. So do bear with us on that. Let me refresh real quick here and see. Dave and Derek match has not been decided. It may have been. They may have just turned in their paperwork, so I don't see that yet. And again, James Brown is waiting for the winner between Kenneth Ivey and Jose Rentas. So, all right, guys. With that being said, it's going to be a hot moment until we're ready for the next one. I'm not going to leave you guys here hanging. We will restart stream, even though there is 90 of y'all. Oh my gosh, Will, say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's going on,
There
guys?
we go. Appreciate y'all, seriously. Tim Jones, Voice Jacksonville Pool. Make sure you're following Jacksonville APA, Voice Jacksonville Pool, APA, I was about to say, I didn't make my own APA. Voice Jacksonville Pool Facebook page, YouTube for Jacksonville APA, YouTube for Voice Jacksonville Pool. That's me. Hey, there's Ashley right there. Ashley, say hi.
So, and I will make sure that every final is on the Southeast Georgia APA page as well.
I appreciate you, brother. Seriously, for the support, man, and much love. Huh?
Glad you didn't do that while I was eating.
No, I definitely didn't do it while you're eating. I know better.
Well,
I love my life.
Not that you know of, anyway. Yeah. You'll see it later when you
Oh,
watch
Lord.
these.
Yeah, right. She's going to tune in just to see if she was on stream eating. But, guys, y'all be blessed. And, again, big congrats to Miss Greta pulling out 31-30.
Yeah.
Angela, a super hard-fought battle, though, has a lot to be
very
proud
much.
of.
Yeah, we've had some, really good and really close games on these finals. That's what you want to see. That,
Yeah, remember, guys, it was 2-8 the first rack. 2-8 in favor of Miss Greta. So, all right, guys, we'll be back here soon. Tim Jones, Voice Chat.